Hello, everybody, and welcome to our little talk. We're here. My name is Miriam Alberts, and we have Melia White from Australia joining us. And
Hi,
hello,
Mary.
Melia. Welcome.
Thank you.
And it's been a while since we recorded our animal messages, and that was due to personal living situations, I would say, moving situations, a pandemic, work situations, so everything on top of each other. But now that we're nearly at the end of the year, so we will be having a forecast for next year. So we're preparing that at the moment, and that will be coming out just before the 1st of January. So you can sort of tune in with the animals what's happening in 2021. And now today we're here to do a little animal message reading or communicating for the winter solstice. So Melia, would you like to share a little bit about why this winter solstice, especially this year, is so special and what to expect?
Thanks, Miriam. It's summer solstice for me here in the Southern Hemisphere. So wherever we are on Earth, there is going to be a very profound planetary conjunction between Saturn and Jupiter. So if you look up in the sky, for me, it's in the west. I think maybe it's in the west for everyone. But the planets are actually coming together, and on the 21st, they will come together and look like a really bright star. So there's lots of different things that people are talking about around what this means. Some people say it signals the new age of Aquarius. There is word that the original people of Australia are doing a ceremony at Uluru as well. And they have asked that everyone at the time of the conjunction go into a meditative state and send their intention to support everyone that's doing the ceremony at Uluru. So you can look up what time that is. It's 9:02 Sydney time, 6:02 my time. So what would that be for you, Miriam? I think we're 7. It'd be 11:02 a.m. in Germany.
Western Australia is 7 hours ahead.
Yeah. So you just have to work out, obviously for the US, it would be the evening of the day before, I think. Have to work it out. But yes, what they've asked us to do is send intention and to connect to the Mother Earth and to send all of our love, connect from the heart space and to send our love to the Mother. And we can also, if you're in a group, we can tap rhythmically on the Mother as well, on Mother Earth. So it's very, very important time for all of us to connect to the earth and to join as one humanity to help whatever they're doing there. There's lots of different stories around what they're doing there, but I believe it's quite sacred business. So not everyone really knows.
It sounds really fascinating. And I really think, or I feel that, Mother Earth, nature is calling us. During the pandemic, and I mean, it's still going on, a lot of people have actually connected to nature a lot more in a different way because there was nothing else to do. The noise was a little bit lessened. It went a little bit quieter because there were so many things that we weren't allowed to do anymore. So going out into nature and connecting with nature was all of a sudden not something that you had to do to go outside, but something that you really wanted to. And I think a lot of people have found something new in that, a new quality of connection. And but I also feel that it is a volatile time at the moment. It's not just all sweet and harmony. There's a lot going on. I went to work the other day, and which is in the city, and I saw 2 crows picking on something, and I thought, oh, there must be something dead because they eat dead things, cadavers. So, and then I looked, and it was 2 birds murdering another bird. And the way they were just like laying into this bird, I mean, this bird survived, and they were screaming and they were flying away. And I thought, it kind of shocked me. It shook me, you know. And I thought, there's something going on. For birds to react in this like really you know, harsh, and I've never seen this. I've never seen two crows, you know, kind of attacking a third one in this way and not letting it go. So I think that we're all feeling, you know, what's going on with the cosmic rays, or what, you know, all the different things that are going on, you know, the planetary constellation, and it's sort of going through our society, and you know, we're picking it up.
Yeah, it's a pretty intense time. Because the Schumann resonance has been doing crazy things, which is the Earth's frequency. And then we've been getting plasma waves hitting Earth, and then there's been solar flares. So I guess if, like, the moral of the story is, if you're feeling a little bit not okay, then there's a bit of an underlying reason for it. And there's even quite a lot of health issues which are related to, like, the body can kind of experience lots of different health symptoms from these different energies that are hitting Earth. Of course, recommend people go and see their GP if they're worried about something. But yeah, I personally experience a lot of it, and a lot of it is to do with space weather. It's not very pleasant what I experience, but yeah, at least I know that there's a correlation there, because often my body feels stuff, and then I'll go and research what's going on and find out that the Schumann resonance had a huge spike, or there was a mass like solar flare or something. Yeah, even with that total full moon, the total solar eclipse, which was on the 14th, yeah, I was experiencing quite severe symptoms around that. So yeah, there's been that as well. There's lots of stuff going on. And then there's another big planetary conjunction on the 1st of Jan and another one on the 12th of Jan. I'm not an astrologer. I just kind of have them in my periphery. But yeah, just put your seatbelts on, hang on to your hat, drink lots of water, just keep up your electrolytes as well.
And what we're talking about, the winter solstice, I mean, here in Germany, we have the raw nights, which they're called the Rauhnächte, which they're the nights between the years, you know, basically starting from the 21st of December going right into the new year. And they say during these days between the years, the veil between the worlds is very thin, so you can pick up messages, and you can feel things, and feel energy. So it's kind of a magical time. I mean, for us in the winter, it's kind of cozy, so it's nice, so you can sit at home and maybe read, because everything else is shut basically. But so yeah.
And I mean, I have an interesting relationship with Christmas, but I have been writing a PDF, and it's called Declutter from Christmas. And basically it's about simplifying Christmas and even your life around this time, to actually get a bit lighter inside yourself, to tune into these, when the veils are thin, like what you're explaining with the raw nights. Because for sure it's a very special time on many different levels, regardless of what religion that you are. And yet we have this mass consumeristic culture where we're encouraged to overeat and overconsume and get very distracted. Even some of the music can be a little bit distracting. Apparently, when they play Christmas music, people buy 50% as much. So there's a lot of subconscious stuff that goes on with Christmas. So just inviting everyone just to kind of think about what Christmas means to them, like almost setting that intention for Christmas, and just letting go of a lot of superfluous stuff, so that you can connect through the veils to this special time.
the interesting thing is that because the pandemic is quite bad here in Germany at the moment, they shut everything from yesterday, from I think or today, from the 16th of December. There's only supermarkets and pharmacies open. So first of all, I was actually a bit shocked, but it's interesting to just see what does that do to our Christmas time, you know, how does, because I didn't have any presents already, so there's no presents in our family this year, because we said, okay, then we just make stuff, or you know, we decide what we really want and we order it later. But I think it's just interesting to see what happens if we take that consumerism out of the whole you know, the whole time, and the whole equation. What happens with us when we don't have that anymore? So
well, I thought I was just being a bit crazy about wanting to declutter from Christmas, but I've certainly noticed other people talking about it as well. So it's definitely in the air, people questioning, which is really exciting because it means that we're collectively about to break free from the programming of Christmas.
yeah, and once you've done it once with not this big festivities, you know that you can do it. You don't have to hold on to things that you did when you were a child. And so it'll be interesting. And both of us connected with nature. And I connected with an animal. And it was quite interesting. It was a few days ago. So it was prior to the announcements that were coming through politically. And it was quite interesting because it came through quite quickly, and it was a bear, and I could really feel that bear. You know, I could feel the energy, and you know, the warmth and the cold and the cold outside. So for me, it was, because we're in winter, it sort of fitted very well. So this is what the bear said: "I'm a bear, and I live in a cold and snowy country. In this moment, I can hear the wind howl, and I lie inside a dark and warm cave. I'm feeling snug as a bug, and I exhale loudly to relax all my muscles. This year, we experienced a lot of intense energies, and now it is time to relax. We bears do this every winter, and when the days get colder and shorter, we all look forward to our winter sleep. We cherish our time away from the earth and our active months. We go back into being held by the ground, just like we were held in our mother's wombs. This is the time to let go of all the tension and tune into the whispering of the universe. During these magical days, you will be able to hear secrets from just behind the veils and receive the wisdom of the earth."
It's beautiful.
I could really feel that there. I could feel how it feels being at that cozy cocoon cave. And I thought, yeah, that's for me. And then they announced that we're in lockdown. And I thought, yes, it fits. It fits.
Yeah, the word that pops up for me with that is comfort.
Yeah. So what did you receive?
So I connected a couple of days ago, and I connected with a snow crab. So an Arctic snow crab. And it was a baby snow crab, not a big one, just a little one. Said, "Do not hide, but do not be mistaken, as this is a time for inner knowing and consolidation. Sometimes I nestle in the sand, half seen, half not seen. This is the in-between space to connect with. I don't know exactly what's going on, but I feel great rumblings and vibrations in the earth. Something big is coming. The ocean is getting a bit warmer, Everything is vibrating faster, but we can slow it down. Don't hurry, go slower. Slow your steps. This rhythm resides with you. No need to get ahead of yourself. Think of a Rastafarian that says, "Yeah, man." No need to use drugs. Just feel into that Caribbean style of relaxation.
I love that. And it's interesting how they kind of fit together, you know, how they're very similar from the underlying message, you know, the sort of calm, go find your grounding, your inner peace,
They are
which is
similar.
which is so opposite to that Christmas that we see in on television or in films, or you know what we sometimes think that we should have. So the animals want us to be snug.
And I've got this, it's called a Caribbean blue calcite crystal.
That is beautiful.
And that was part of the message from the baby snow crab, is kind of using this crystal to attune to that feeling of relaxation, that almost tropical Rastafarian relaxation. And the smell associated with it, because I did ask if there was a smell, was honeysuckle.
Interesting. I can actually smell it now, what I think honeysuckle would smell like, you know? A little bit sweet. And it's yellow, I think, isn't it?
Yeah.
So what are you going to do with this message? What are your plans are? How are you implementing this message into your life?
Well, I think I need to remember it all the time. That is, especially, so now I live in town, and probably not connecting with nature as much as I used to, where I used to live. But I live 300 meters from the beach. So I'm gonna be walking down there like a little snow crab and spending some time on the beach.
Nice.
Which I haven't been doing that, to be honest. I haven't been making time to do that, but I just need to turn the computer off and go down the beach.
I'm actually looking forward to, you know, the holidays, to just be with the family, meaning, you know, with my husband and all the animals, and just sit on the sofa, have something nice to eat, be cozy, be joyful, you know, with the company and the connection. I'm really looking forward to that, actually.
Yeah, I think that being joyful is very important. And even from that energetic sense, when we can allow that joy to express through the body, that affects the vibration of the earth as well. The rhythms that we dance upon the earth, the steps that we take. Are we stepping them in anger? Are we stepping them in joy?
So that was beautiful, and I felt it was such a nice little insight in what's going on at the moment. And I don't know if you want to join me or lead us in a little breathing. Would you like to do this? Or that would be lovely.
I would, and I'm going to do the dove breath for peace again.
Lovely, lovely, lovely.
Because you might have seen that video I posted a few days ago in our group with that bronze wing pigeon. It's good, and it just makes this amazing vibration sound. Even watching the video of it made my phone buzz. But it's been out there a few times when I've walked outside, and it was just this reminder of that vibration that we can make, almost like a humming.
Yeah.
So the dove breath for inner peace, we breathe in and we breathe out and we say Big long out breath, and we breathe in, and then with the out breath we do 2 coos. And then we breathe in, and then we do 3 coos. And then we repeat it again. I love it. It really does relax around the throat and around the chest area.
So that was a lovely way to seal the energy of this little recording. So thank you very much. And
Thank you.
And I'm looking forward to getting together for the big forecast for 2021. So let's see what Earth, nature, animals, and other beings, souls would like to tell us what's happening. So thank you very much. Thank you, Melia. I wish you a wonderful Christmas, and I'll see you soon.
Thanks, Miriam. Merry Christmas, everyone.
Bye.